Hello, how is everyone doing today on this wonderful Somm Thursday? I know I am doing fabulously because I have one of my favorite things to drink in the world, and that is sparkling wine. People who have known me over the years, we won't say how many, have always called me the bubbly person. I could probably tell you what you don't want to know about every sparkling wine, especially champagne. But if you want to know, please email me. Anyway, exciting day today. Today's Thursday. And Sue Tipton at Acquiesce Winery has decided to release our new offering of Grenache Blanc 100% sparkling wine. So this is, I've already tasted this, smelled this, analyzed this, and it is absolutely gorgeous. And those of you who know me, heard me talk about sparkling wine, I'm a fan of champagne, and that's the stuff from France. It's a brut style, and a lot of brut styles in California especially. I mean, there's some very good ones there, but out there somewhere. But this is not acidic. There are so many things that this sparkling wine from Lodi, from right out in our vineyard, 100% Grenache Blanc is, and I can't wait to tell you about it. So, all right, what I'm going to do is pour it in my glass. And by the way, we Somms are kind of weird about how we pour and what we pour, what glass we use. And I really like the flute, especially our beautiful Acquiesce flute. But I also like our beautiful Acquiesce white wine glass. It's actually a Bordeaux glass. It's just lovely. So experiment at home a little bit and see what you like. So I'm going to go ahead and pour. And you pour sparkling wine in 2 pours because you want to wait for that beautiful mousse to subside. Plus, I want more in my glass to drink. Okay, so now I poured it in the glass. And with sparkling wine, you can actually swirl it to appreciate the aroma and, of course, the beautiful flavor. The color of this, these are whole cluster press, cool, slow fermentation in steel, and 14 months on the lees before Sue had this beautiful offering disgorged and then sent out to us to sell this. So it's drinking fantastic now. And just wanted to say that because I don't want you to hesitate in buying this, and I don't want you to put it in your cellar thinking, oh my gosh, I've got to put this down for a while. Don't do it. It's ready to drink now. So looking at the beautiful color, there's a hint, just a little hint of a little bit of straw and gold. And what I love to look at, guess what? The bubbles. And I'm sure some of you remember that song if you're as old as me. The tiny bubbles, and there's a lot to be said about the size and the amount of bubbles that come up from the bottom of your glass. Now, I know at some places I've tasted their sparkling wine, and they have little tricks. They put like little etchings in the bottom of their glass. We won't say who those people are, but there's no tricks in this glass. That is the gorgeous release of a beautifully executed sparkling wine. Delicate, and it is Grenache Blanc, so it's going to have, I can't wait to smell the aromas. You can see them come up to the top, and the visual on this is so pretty. It's just so lovely. It beckons one. So, and I'm going to swirl it a little bit, and you won't lose your bubbles if it's well made, like this offering is. You're not going to lose your bubbles by swirling it. So the aroma, it's absolutely beautiful. I love it because those bubbles really raise it up. And like I said, I had done an analysis of this a couple weeks ago and just wrote so much information about what I was smelling and then tasting. I brought my little cheat sheet here because I hopefully don't want to forget anything. A little bit of spicy pear. And that is kind of classic for Sue's Grenache Blanc anyway. It has that spicy pear, a little bit of a Fuji apple, and it just kind of drifts just aromatically, very delicately across the senses. And that's what sparkling wine should be doing. This is, by the way, made in the traditional champagne way, where a second fermentation takes place in the bottle, which adds to the delicacy of the aroma and the flavor. So I'm looking at the mousse again. You can still see a little bit. And I think I'll taste it. Yum. That anjou pear and apple just really come through. And some other things that I wrote down here. This is a sensual experience in the sense where you're using your senses. You can hear the bubbles, you can see them, you can smell them, and you can taste them. Really bringing those gorgeous flavors forward. I got a little bit, you've all had brioche. Brioche is this delicate, really buttery, totally decadent kind of bread that it tastes really great just by itself. I'm getting a little bit of that, but a little hint of buttery on the mid palate. And once again, you've heard me talk about the preciseness of Sue's incredible ability to create not just an entry of the fruit, but a mid palate, and then a finish that is lasting and makes you want to have more. I also felt when I tasted this that this is very, her style is to create a wine that has a lasting impression after you've tasted it. So this is the kind of sparkling wine where you don't get that horrible acid burn because it's balanced and it has that gush of minerality, that crispness that Sue is also known for, especially in the Grenache Blanc. Okay, now the fun part, we have some pairings. And okay, first of all, I have to say that I think if you wait for a special occasion to have a sparkling wine, then you need to make every day a special occasion. And it goes with everything. And trust me, I know this. It goes with before, like breakfast, lunch, and dinner, in between, with all kinds of foods, salty. So we have actually the salty, actually it's not too salty. I tried it for the first time. It's Taurus sparkling wine flavored vino. It's a vino espumoso. It's a potato chip. And I myself like all kinds of potato chips. I've been known to. This is like a tiny bag for me. I probably want to get more of this. But anyway, I'm going to taste this. And the saltiness and the crispness. Actually has a little bit of, has a wine flavor, which is kind of unusual. Oh, now this is making me thirsty. Now I want to drink more of this. Go ahead if you're tasting with me. Pour some more. Salty, crispy, munchy. You can even put little toppings on it. I like a little bit of caviar sometimes to really, really make it special. Maybe a little bit of creme fraiche. Okay, and the next flavor that we have is our little, you know, I had said something about the biscuit, like a brioche kind of biscuity mid-palate, that actually great champagnes are known for. So I'm going to taste this little cookie. It's actually a shortbread. It says pure butter on it. When I see pure butter, I want it. Okay, there's nothing wrong with pure butter. And that would kind of go along with that wonderful mid-palate that we were talking about, not to mention the lovely, you know, the apple and the anjou pear. So on the top of this, this is Rodney's brilliant creation here. I haven't tried this yet, but I can't wait. And we do sell this here. It's from French Farms, L'Epicurion, and it's a confit of jasmine flowers. So I'm gonna, it's very delicate smell. And we put a little bit on this little shortbread cookie. So see, you can have salty, and you can have sweet, crunchy. Okay, I'm probably gonna make a mess of this, though. Oh my God. This is lovely. It's not as overpowering as I thought it was going to be. Excuse me for a mouthful right now. It really brings out a little bit more of the fruit and floral in this. Just absolutely beautiful. Nothing heavy, nothing cloying. Just a nice crisp, but there's elegance to it, which is one of Sue's, I think, the way she finishes all of her wines. So this is exciting stuff. I'm very happy to talk about this with you today. This is available today. So if you'd like to get some right away, which I completely want you to, you need to do this, and not just get one bottle, because you will drink this. Actually, I did it in one sitting. I know, I'm selfish, I didn't want to share it. But just go to our website, whitewinewinery.com, and order some of this fabulous new Grenache Blanc sparkling wine at Acquiesce. Have an awesome day.